So I'm an indie game developer and college student still trying to figure out what to do with my life. All I know is I love making video games. As game developers, most of us have jobs or school or something else that's more important in life, and it's easy to feel like there just isn't time. But I've discovered a few techniques that have been working for me to find more time for game development when I put them into practice. Despite being the busiest I've ever been this semester, I decided to share what a day in my life looks like. I'll try to show you how I manage to squeeze time in every single day to actually make some progress towards my dream of becoming an indie game developer. So without further ado, here's a regular Monday in my life as a college student and indie game developer. Well, good morning. It's a beautiful Monday morning out here, and just got my day started off. Made a quick protein shake and did a little bit of stretching. I don't have class till like 9:30 on Mondays and Wednesdays, so that's nice. I have a little bit of free time in the mornings. Usually I'll try and get some game dev stuff done if I can, so we're going to see if we can make some time for that. After showering and getting dressed, I went ahead and made my bed, including my beautiful turtle shell pillow. I love this thing. So I'm just spending some time this morning learning a little bit of Unreal Engine. I've been trying to take a little bit of time every day to watch a couple videos on my class on Skillshare, which I'm using to learn Unreal Engine. And Skillshare is actually sponsoring this video. Skillshare is the largest online community for creatives with thousands of classes ranging from productivity to art to game development. I'm pretty excited that Skillshare is sponsoring this video because I've legitimately been loving using Skillshare to learn Unreal Engine and Godot. I've been able to follow detailed classes that take you from zero game development knowledge to being able to make a video game. They've also got great classes on learning Blender or drawing or pretty much any other creative medium that you could want to learn for game development. Creativity is like a muscle. The more you exercise and build your craft, the more you grow, which is true for any creative discipline. And that's what Skillshare is all about. It's about making the choice to learn, grow, and put in the reps to making something creative. So the first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you can get started today. Thank you Skillshare for sponsoring this video. And now I'm going to start making some progress on this model that I've been working on in Blender that I'm really excited about. I've just been trying to take time every day to spend some time drawing or doing something creative without really having any purpose besides just being creative. And so this Blender model that I'm working on is one of those projects. Well, it's always fun being able to spend a little bit of time in the morning to work on game dev stuff that I'm actually passionate about, which I only really get that chance on Mondays and Wednesdays, so it's definitely a great time. I've got to go get ready for school now because I've got to leave soon, so we'll talk later. I went to campus for my 2 classes that I have that day, which is pretty convenient because I can just go to campus in the morning and then just be done with classes for the rest of the day. It snowed over the weekend, and so everyone was building these little snowmen all around campus, which I think is awesome. So after classes, I headed back to my apartment. I'm back. Classes were pretty good this morning. I only have 2 classes today, so that's pretty convenient. Plan for the rest of the day, I'm gonna chef up some lunch right now. Then I have a good amount of homework that I need to get done, but the most important thing is I actually have a job where I edit for a podcast, and I need to get a lot of work done for that today. If I get time, my plan is also to live stream for YouTube. I've been kind of doing these live streams every once in a while, and it's been really fun. So hopefully I can get all those things done. Time for a cooking montage. Et les jantons, les oppas, les gisons, les thés, on pourra jouer les temps, les disponibles. That actually looks kind of not good. After lunch, I spent the next couple hours grinding on homework as well as working on the podcast, and I ended up getting a lot of work done. So I just got done with my homework, most of it at least, as well as editing the next episode for the podcast that I'm working on. Now I'm actually about to start live streaming for the YouTube channel, so pretty excited to jump into this. I'm trying to start live streaming once a week if at all possible because I think it's really fun and it's a great way to connect with you all. So here we go. We are live, baby. So today, the objective is working on some UI art. Dude, this came a long way through the process of this stream because I had no idea what I even wanted to do. So that's thanks to you guys. I appreciate you helping me out here because this looks a lot better thanks to your suggestions. The stream was super fun and actually really productive. I worked on the UI for the closet in Barrel Roller, which is something that I've been needing to get done. After the stream, I had about an hour before I was going to go to the gym, so I spent a little bit more time working on homework, and I realized watching these clips, I scratched my head a lot. I looked mad confused. After finishing up that homework, it was time to go to the gym. It's gym time. Gym. So I just got back from the gym. For the rest of the night, I am going to dinner with some friends. I'll be leaving in about 30 minutes. So I might honestly just hop on and play a little bit of Tears of the Kingdom. I've been playing through it recently and I've been going pretty hard all day. So I think I'm gonna take just a quick 30-minute break to do that and then enjoy some social time for tonight as well as some good foods. So yeah. Now, I wanted to pause here for a little bit and show you how I set myself up to actually have some time every day for game development. For me, the secret to finding time with a busy schedule has been two parts. First, consistency beats motivation every time. Now, everybody knows this. It's not like I'm saying something revolutionary, but it really has been working for me. When I first got to college, I tried planning a couple nights a week where I would just only work on game development in chunks of 2 to 3 hours. But that didn't work super well because doing 2 hours of game development when you're not feeling super motivated is really hard. But if you just do 15 to 30 minutes a couple times when you have a free moment throughout the day, you'll be spending just as much, if not more time doing game development overall. The second concept, and take this one with a grain of salt, but it's been working for me recently, is the idea of paying yourself first. It's actually a financial concept that I heard about, but my mind went straight to the way I spend my time. Basically, it has to do with where you invest something. We all have some sort of obligation like homework or our jobs, and the idea is paying yourself first by investing time into game development before you do anything else. Now, before I go on, let me clarify that I'm not suggesting that you stop doing all of the important things in your life. The way I've been applying this is by doing game development first when I have a few free hours, and then I do my homework and other things. Because I know that if I start doing homework and it takes me longer than I expected, I'll lose my time that I set aside for game development. But if I do game development first and I don't have time to finish my homework, I'll make time to finish my homework at some other point because it has a due date. Now, I think a better application for most people is to just do it in the morning. I've also been enjoying doing a little bit of game development in the morning before I have to go to school or do anything else. It's about what you prioritize and sacrificing a little bit of time every single day to invest into your personal growth. Because for the majority of us, probably no one else is breathing down our necks waiting for us to learn more about game development. It's something that we have to take actionable steps towards doing. So anyways, those are a couple pieces of advice that have been working for me. Like I said, take that all with a grain of salt. If it doesn't work for you, I would encourage you to try and find something that does. Well, I am back and it was pretty fun. So that about wraps up my day. I'm gonna get ready for bed and that'll be about it. So that's pretty much what a day in my life looks like. Nothing crazy, but I just try to squeeze in time for game dev when I can. I will say the number one thing that I would recommend if you're trying to squeeze in game dev to a busy schedule is just planning out your day. If you stick to it, it's a lot easier to make time for game development. So anyways, that is how my day looks as a college student balancing making video games, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to stick around if you want to see more. Bye-bye.